But the great high priest was pursuing me to offer me a cleansing from my spiritual leprosy so as to enter the camp of his covenant people, the church. Now, in order for someone to be cleansed from their leprosy, verse 4, several things were to be brought: 2 living, clean birds, cedar wood, scarlet, and hyssop. The bird that is killed in verse 5 is not a sacrifice. There's no altar. Therefore, this is all being done for symbolic reasons. The person is declared cured already in verse 3. So they've been healed. Otherwise, they wouldn't go through all of this. While there have been numerous explanations for the symbolism by Jews throughout their history, it is abundantly clear that New Testament writers all view this as symbolic of the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ and his cleansing of sinners. This is a portrayal in the Old Testament of the gospel. 1 bird was to be killed in an earthen vessel with literally living water in it, it says. And so they take him to be cleansed, and the priest shall command that one of the birds, verse 5, be killed in an earthen vessel. The Hebrew word ka'i is living or alive. It's speaking of fresh flowing water is put in this earthen vessel. So it couldn't be water taken from a cistern or from another vessel. This had to come from a stream or from a spring. The connection is made by Jesus himself. John chapter 4, when he was here on earth in his incarnation, in his earthen vessel, he declared to the woman at the well that he was the one who would give living water, John 4:10, that he had life-giving ability in himself. Also in John chapter 7, verse 37, he declared to everyone in the temple, if anyone thirsts, let him come to me and drink. He who believes in me, as the scripture has said, out of their heart will flow rivers of living water. And so the priest shall command that one of the birds be killed in an earthen vessel over living water, water that is alive, not just stagnant. As for the living bird, he shall take it, the cedar wood, and the scarlet, the hyssop, and dip them and the living bird in the blood of the bird that was killed over the living water. And so 1 bird is killed in this earthen vessel over living water, so that its blood would mingle with this living water. This is a picture the Apostle John uses in his Gospel, chapter 19, verse 34. But one of the soldiers pierced his side with a spear, and immediately blood and water came out. John uses the same imagery in his epistle, 1 John chapter 5, verse 6. This is he who came by water and blood, Jesus Christ,